Yogis, namaste. Welcome back to your mat. Now today I'm going to introduce to you some stretches that would help to open up through the shoulders, especially the front line of the shoulders as well as the arms. Then a little bit of extension around the chest. Okay, the purpose of this video is to help counter a lot of the rounding that we experience in our day-to-day lives, whether that's working from the computer or looking down at our phones. So there's a tendency for shoulders to round forward, and then with that, the upper middle back starts to also hunch. So I'm just going to introduce a couple of these stretches, and you do not have to be in yoga clothes. You do not have to have a yoga mat as well. Okay, so just anything at all. If you start to feel like your posture is rounded forward or you're not standing or sitting upright, and these are some of these stretches that can be helpful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I will meet you in tabletop, so however you need to get there, take your hands on the mat, knees on the mat. Now, once you're situated here, we're just going to roll out. So I'd like you to target your spine. Okay, so as you roll out here, letting this be freestyle, there's no structure yet. As you do this, start to get into the lower back, start to get into the middle, upper back, and that may even extend into the head, neck, and the shoulders as you roll out. Okay, just give yourselves maybe 2 or 3 more breaths here. Let it be easy. You might even pause at any point. 2 more breaths, just like that. And give yourselves 1 more breath. Okay, yes, and when you're ready, let's come back tabletop, reset hands and knees. Finding cat-cows, let's do about 4 rounds here. Inhale, open arch. Exhale, pull belly in towards spine. 3 more times. Inhale, exaggerate the movement more, slow it down. Exhale, belly pulls in, shoulders draw forward. Twice more. Inhale, take your time, start the movement from the center. Exhale, press round, hollow out through the front body. 1 more time. Inhale, slowest lift of the chest forward. And exhale, slowest rounding of the upper middle back. Okay, coming back, neutral spine, so in tabletop position. Walk your knees back, making space. Walk your palms forward and then drop the elbows down. We'll meet in Sphinx pose, hips all the way down to your mat or to your floor, your bed, wherever you are. Now sway the hips side to side, just making space here. Release the tops of the feet down onto the mat. Press the palms down, press the elbows closer towards your chest as you lift. Okay, so just very minor activation here. You might start to feel tops of the feet press down, glutes activate, even if just a little. Give yourselves a moment here to pause, breathing in this active Sphinx for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, press into the hands, lift the elbows, open the elbows out wide, bring your chest down, open your hands to a T. Okay, so hands are shoulder width height, okay, so not too high. You can take it low if it starts to get intense later, but we start at the same height of your shoulders. Look to the left, so your right cheek comes down. Essentially, the first round, we're going to target your right shoulder, yeah, which is the one behind you. Now set your head down and know that if you need a pillow or a block underneath your head later, you can grab it. Now from here, left palm presses down in front of your face. Start to peel the left side body open, so you might feel your left hip stacking over the right hip. You might step your left toes onto the floor behind you. Okay, so that starts to intensify the sensation into the back right shoulder. The more you open through that left hip, the more you may feel into that back shoulder. Okay, so go as far as you're comfortable. Then you might even bend into your bottom right knee, okay? The one that's still on the mat, so the one that's still straight. Bend into the knee, and you might place the foot on that left knee. So it's kind of like a figure 4, okay? That just helps to keep the body in place. Then you could stay here, or your left hand could reach around your back into a half bind, so place the hand at the low spine. Now give yourselves a moment here, finding comfort, finding space. Once you're settled here, can we hold for about 5 breaths? Take your time. It's in spaces of stillness, and that's when the body starts to open up. You can soften down into your muscles as well. Keep the breath full. Just 4 more breaths. You can close down your eyes, soften the face. Take another 3. Last 2. I know you might be feeling your right shoulder quite a bit. Hold still. Just another 2. Last breath here. Now if you have your left hand behind you, bring it back in front of the face, plant the palm down, straighten out the bottom leg. So if you have that figure 4 shape, release it. And then bring the hips back. So left side returns onto your mat, belly down again. Okay, let's set up for the second side. So 2 hands out. This time look to the right, left cheek down onto the mat. So which means now your target is your left shoulder. Okay, so whenever you're ready, right palm presses in front of the face, peel open into the right hip this time, no rush. You could just land the foot behind you, stay right there. Notice already how your left shoulder feels behind you. Then again, you have the option for that figure 4, so bend that straight leg, place it over the top knee, and just keeping the body in place. And then option again to take your front hand behind you. So this time your right hand goes towards your back. Okay, anytime you need to release or you like to deepen, feel free to deepen. You're gonna take the body up to the ceiling even more. Okay, breathing into that left shoulder, give it a moment. Just 5 breaths. Take just another 4. No rush here. In fact, if you need to stay longer in these poses, that's completely up to you. Okay, I'm just introducing the method that you can use whenever you start to feel your posture. 2 more breaths. And the last one here, slow breath in, slow breath out. Release a half bind, right hand in front of the face. Release the figure 4 shape, straighten out. Return the right hip onto the mat. And now this time, just place your forehead down. Hands go down by the side of the hips. Back of the palms facing down. Breathe here. Relax the shoulders. Notice how they start to droop down towards the mat or towards the floor. Just 3 breaths. Last 2. And 1 more here. Now bring the palms by the chest. Push back into a child's pose. If possible, knees are together. Otherwise, make some space. And as you rest here, take your hands by your heels. Rest the forehead down. You can use a pillow. You can use a block. Breathe here, just counter stretching into the back line of the body. Take 3. Take another 2. Last breath here. Okay, from here, roll yourselves up, coming to a seated pose. Take your feet forward. Okay, so you're from hero, come into Sukhasana. Give yourselves a moment to get comfortable. And then from here, raise your arms over the head. And exhale, interlace the fingers, press the palms up. Okay, just a moment here to elevate through the sides of the body. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Release the interlace, twist to the right. So your left hand outside of that right knee, right hand behind you. A moment here, lengthen, sit tall. 3, 2, 1 more breath. Keep the twist to the right so the left hand stays on the right knee. Your back right hand goes up and then over, lean to the left. Try and keep the body open here. Pause for a moment. Take just 1 more breath here. Now bend that right elbow, hold the back of your head and see if you can peel the elbow back a little more. Feel everything moving down to the midline of the spine for 3, 2, 1. Now keep the right hand behind the head. You're going to release the left hand behind the head as well to meet the right fingers interlace. Now inhale, open. Exhale, round, pull the elbows forward. Okay, doesn't need to be a big round. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Now open up, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Interlace and press the palms up again. Hold here. Maybe you reach up a little higher. Let the shoulders shrug to the ears. 3, 2, 1. Let go of the interlace. Twist yourself to the left. Right hand lands on the left knee. Left hand behind you. Hold here for 3. Sitting up tall, lengthen the spine. 2. And another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Keep looking to the left. Your left hand goes up. Lean towards the right this time. So keeping the chest open, you can still spot the ceiling here. So not collapsing the elbow. For 3. For 2. For 1, keep this shape. Bend the left elbow, hold the back of your head. Peel that elbow back. So you can feel now the upper middle back being activated. For 3, 2, 1. Keep the left hand there. Release a twist. Right hand to the back of your head. Interlace open. Exhale, small round. Just 2 more. Almost there. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Peel open. Exhale. Pull it in. Now sitting up tall, release the hands onto your lap, your knees. Close down your eyes. Give yourselves a moment here. Just notice the warmth that you may be feeling in your shoulders, maybe even the arms, the side body. Take 2 more breaths. Feel the shoulders rolling up and back. So you maintain that upright posture. Final breath here. Chest is proud. Now bring your hands to prayer, center of your chest. Tuck the chin down. Hope this stretch helps to release some of the hunching, the rounding of the back, or any sort of sensitivity around the low spine. And hope to see you in the next practice. Namaste.